Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your April love general reading, just depends on what I get. Well, I guess you could call it a love reading slash movie channeling for April. I compare movies or whatever I get and compare it with the reading, and it usually always correlates somehow. So the movie I got for you was 16 Candles. And one of the songs that was actually really popular in the 80s is True by Spandau Ballet. You know that song that goes, I know this much is true, and then the popular gist of the song that goes, you know how it goes. You could even look it up. I could put it in the description as well. But some of the lyrics in that song, I'm just gonna go like what I got, how it correlates. I want the truth to be said. Someone wants to tell you how they feel, Aquarius. I know this much is true. I feel like someone is actually they're often conflicted with telling you or the validity of how they feel. It's like, I know this much is true. It's like someone didn't believe it. It was false or something. They weren't really in touch with their emotions. Maybe they ran from their emotions. They shied away. They were avoidant of them. In 16 Candles, that's how Samantha acted. He was sort of popular, she was sort of the opposite. I'm getting the same vibe I got off of the Libra reading. Two different people. The other puts the other person on a pedestal, but so does the other person. She's different, kind of intimidated. He's better looking than me. What does he want with me? Something like that. And there's another part in that song which is just so powerful to me. This is the sound of my soul. This is who I really am. That's how I see it. Aside from my facade. Maybe they're quiet. Maybe they shut off a big part of their personality. They don't actually show emotion up front. They didn't really let you see who they truly are. I know this much is true. And what I see with I know this much is true is I know this love is real. It's deep. But how do I just make that leap? That rhymed. They know it has the potential to grow. I know this much is true. It's like the first steps in a relationship growing or blossoming. It has the potential. They know that. They just need to stop being so shy. I see this. I'm getting that thing with Samantha again. She kept sort of, every time he'd look at her, she'd look away or run away, and then afterwards she'd be like, why did I do that? That could actually be someone's exact thoughts, Aquarius. Like, why do I do that? I know I want to talk to them. I know this much is true. So why am I so shy? I don't know, let's find out. Put these all out. So I'm just gonna take from the top. Ooh, it's been a while since I got this one. Should I just take 3? Interesting. Bottom of the deck. There we go. Underneath. I'm not going to use my pointer because it makes a lot of noises and some people don't like it, so I'm just going to use my finger. We have the moon clarified by 8 of Swords. This is so much like my Libra reading. So you could have, if this resonates, go watch the Libra one. Or maybe you're a Libra with Aquarius in your chart, a lot of air placements. Yeah, air here. So, but I'm still getting that anxiety energy I got in the Libra reading. Trapped is what I just got. Trapped by your anxiety, trapped by your ego, trapped. I just got that inner voice. For you guys, I'm getting an inner voice that tells you not to do something, or that inner voice that You know what I mean. That one telling, don't do it, you're not enough. All your insecurities showing up. And it's really, it hurts you. And look, she can't see because she's all trapped and tied up there. So the way I see that is same thing I was getting in the beginning. They are often conflicted with telling you or the validity of what they feel. I want the truth to be said. I want to set myself free. Kind of like what I got in my Libra reading. I want to untie myself. This is too much. Like I'm ready to see things now. I want them to see me. This is the sound of my soul. They don't know who I really am. They don't know how I really feel inside. These are all subconscious thoughts, emotions. Another lyric that just pops in my head that's really funny. I wasn't even going to mention it. It's like, how do I say the next line? I want the truth to be... And he said it really loud. I want the truth to be said. Someone wants to talk or something. It's like, instead of thinking about it, I actually want to freaking... I know this person's my wish fulfillment. Ooh, this is also, what am I getting off of this? Chariot is moving, like you're in the driver's seat. Action, you're doing it, you're moving forward. Chariot can also be seen as somewhat of a hero. And then over here, we have 7 of Cups. I'm getting a big daydream energy off of that. Options, but I don't see that as romantic options. I see that as, I just got the pursuit. How do I pursue this? How do I go about this the right way? That's what someone thinks about a lot. I feel like it used to be that little voice. I seen that little voice in their head, which is probably their ego, running rampant, telling them, oh, if I tell them this, it's going to be used against me. If I tell them, just worst case scenario. Kind of like my Libra reading. Just do it. Don't think about it. Either accept it or change it. But for some reason, I'm getting movement here. Like someone's getting out of this. I don't really read this as past, present, future. It's just what a collective energy. I read my own way. It's kind of, I mean, each reader is different. But if we're considering, I'm getting past here. This was the past. The unknown. And it hurts this person, Aquarius, to keep this hidden. This is the sound of my soul. I know this much is true. I'm ready to face, ready to see this connection, I just get ready to see you, ready to face you. Face this head on. Proceeding with bravery and open mind. Look at him. Literally in the driver's seat, you could actually expect this person to maybe visit you, maybe even despite all this quarantine mess, or maybe it's gonna be afterwards. And then 7 of Cups, I got, remember that pursuit thing, what's the right thing to do? This can go many different ways. Someone could also be brainstorming, many ways it could go wrong. No, in the past, this person they daydreamed or dreamed. They could have had nightmares. It's like, it used to be several thoughts of different scenarios of how it could go wrong. But now, it's like, how many ways it can go right? Too many. Once you focus on the negative aspects, it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think that's what this person's realizing. Whenever I look at this, I think of the light at the end of the tunnel. Proceeding, even if you don't know what the end of the tunnel, what's at the end, you know? Just proceeding with an open mind, not expecting anything. Just doing it. Movement, lots of it. Yeah, so this person's a boss now. Look at that. I'm getting really a lot of confidence off of this. I have everything I need to come forward. I know what I'm doing now. Ooh, this is also an 8. I don't know, 8 and then 9. No more blindfold. It's like someone's going after a wish. Getting the same energy here. Lots of subconscious daydreaming. Wish like some. It's very, very fairy tale energy off of these two. I don't know. But then this. In a romantic sense, I see this as, well, this could be, wait, Aquarius, someone could put you on a pedestal. It's like they're a fan or something. 6 of Wands could be your recognition. You're being recognized for what you do, for who you are. Someone views you as almost a celebrity, pedestal, or maybe just not literally, but they put you on a pedestal. This person can also be unsatisfied. But just look at that face. All those seedlings that didn't really grow yet. They know they're neglecting that one pentacle. That's the one they want. And this person could... They've tried distracting themselves from this. Yep. They've tried illusions. I see the illusion here is them trying to tell themselves, I don't need this connection. I don't want to see this. I don't want to face them. I don't need to do anything. I'd rather just be trapped here. They really don't want to be trapped. That could also lies, just deception, deceiving of their feelings. They're conflicted with telling you, or the validity of those feelings. And we have the Strength card in reversed. Someone is struggling with their strength right now. Their courage. I always see that as seeing it the same way these last couple of readings. Struggling to gain the courage to come forward. Still overall energy, that's what's hidden, subconscious. Maybe this is just, I'm only getting it around this part. The bottom of the deck is usually what's hidden. To me, it's subconscious. The moon is subconscious. They were deceiving themselves. They were in some form of like illusion, trying to convince themselves to distract, to convince themselves they want all these other things, to distract themselves with many other creative pursuits or people. This person could have had options. Or they know you have options and they're determined at winning your heart. There's definitely a pedestal type energy. So it's as if, same as my Libra reading, someone felt like they had to level up in some form. Or instead of worrying about it, worrying if they're not enough, they tried to just push those feelings in the back burner. And the pentacle's still there. I'm just getting this energy of someone's trying so hard not to face you or see you. Didn't I say that over here? Trying so hard. It's like, I can't see anything. I can't see you. I can't see this connection. But I know that's not the truth. I know my feelings are true. In 16 Candles, remember that scene in the end where she came out of the church and she was like, who, me? And he's like, yeah, you, obviously. Someone feels like they got lucky. Like, you picked me. You picked me. Dang. Arms crossed. And then the other person's like, of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Someone has no idea how someone views them. Switch the roles. This could be this person puts you on a pedestal, and any interaction they get from you, like, what's the catch? They put you in such a high regard. They're almost like a fan with a celebrity. But I only say that to symbolize the pedestal. Lots of daydreaming. Yeah, you. Of course you. What else would it be? And in the end, they drove away in the car. Something about a car. Someone could be coming to you. Like, she didn't even expect to see him there. She just walked out, she was by herself, and she's like, and then there was me. By myself. And then, here comes this, and she's like, wait, hold up, am I hallucinating? Am I hallucinating, or does he actually like me? Is he looking at me? Yes. You'd be surprised how many people actually like you, Aquarius. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. That voice in your head, I'm getting that again. That person in your head that tells you you're not enough. They won't like you. How do you know that? It's not a fact. It's an illusion. It's not real. There's no way to know unless you ask someone or they tell you. I think someone's gonna tell you. Straight up. Or maybe you do. Movement. Action, getting shit done. It's just how I'm seeing this. In the past, it was very... Someone just straight up in their head, this is action, movement, and then this is right before they do it or something. Someone was the strength card in reverse before. Feels like they can't go on, feels like they can't do this. Not wanting to face, not having the courage to face their feelings. Some people are just like that. They can't face their feelings. It makes them uncomfortable. I think that's a very uncomfortable feeling. I don't like that, so I'm gonna... And yeah, I use the paper sometimes to write down lyrics, because sometimes I forget. It's funny, because whenever I don't write it down, I need it, and then when I don't, I do. It's really funny. Public recognition as well. A lot of people see you, Aquarius. This is exactly like my Libra reading. Maybe this is gonna be a reoccurring theme for air signs. I don't know, man, but it's supposed to be bravery. Look at them. Going after with all they've got. It has to be they're fighting for you. They know you have options. They're ready now. They're not the strength card in reverse anymore. They're this. I feel like they also they're determined to be seen or acknowledged by you. They want to be seen. I don't know what that is. This could be a secret admirer. Someone you would never even think. Maybe someone you don't even know. That could be what this is. This person's hidden. You don't see them. You've never actually maybe even spoke to them. They want to be seen by you. I want to tell her who I am. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound of their soul. They want to show you who they are, what they can do, what they can offer you. This person struggles with actually making the move. I don't know why. This person's very shy, like Samantha. Every time he would look at her, she'd run away, and then she'd beat herself up over it because she knows she wants to talk to them, so why did she run? This is exactly what this person does. They're like, you idiot. Why would you run away if you know if you know this girl's your wish fulfillment? Come on. Girl or guy, switch the roles. Why do you run away? Why do you distract yourself? Why do you look away? Someone's looking away. There's that pentacle, like, wave at them, and they're like, I don't see her. What are you talking about? Too shy to look at her. Someone could very well be too shy to look you in the eye. Maybe your eyes are very intense. I don't know why I got that. But determined to be seen because you've never seen them before. That could be figuratively, like they've never seen, they've hidden an aspect of themselves, or straight up, you've just never seen this person before. In person or ever. You just don't know them. Two different ways. That's crazy. Remember I was getting this very mystical feeling here? Someone could like not even know you, but they feel a pull in your direction. They've always sort of had their eye on you, but they always told themselves that's not possible. Someone thinks you're out of their league, Aquarius. Why do I find it so difficult to write the next line? why do I find it so difficult, aka why do I find it so difficult to speak up? It's me who loves you. It's me who could treat you right. You don't need those other options. Like, they know you have suitors, you're desirable. I mean, duh. I would hope so, Aquarius. Of course you're desirable. Definitely. People see you. I say that also, you straight up have a lot of fans, aka admirers. Maybe you have a lot of, I don't know why I just got a lot of followers on social media. Maybe you get a lot of likes, you get a lot of attention from the opposite sex, and they see that and they're like, oh, this is what I have to compete with? Maybe I should just shut down and never try again because it's not possible. But think again, you never know what's possible or what's not. Like I said, is what you're thinking actually a fact? You can't, there's no way to prove that unless you do it. Ask them. Or you're some kind of psychic, which I highly doubt. So just do it. Movement. Proceed with an open mind. Like, hey, if they don't say yes, that's fine. At least I can say I got it off my chest and I'm not worrying about it. That voice in my head. How do I know those things I'm saying about myself? How do I know that's real? Says who? My ego? But yeah, I'm getting this determination, this competition here. She has options, but how do I do something that's different from what she's heard or he's heard? Same thing I got in my Libra reading. So this could be something with a lot of air signs. If you have a lot of air placements, this probably really resonates with you. And then this, Mr. Avoidant right here. Just straight up avoidance. I just got, do I have to? They know they want to, like Samantha, every time he would look at her, she'd run. They know they don't want to. And I think they're starting to face themselves and you. A lot of times we're our own worst enemy, and it reflects our friendships, relationships, what we think we're deserving of. So maybe the thing they're working on the most is their own self-esteem. Their own dreams. They're working on being more open-minded too. This person, yeah, another anxiety-prone person. This is a shy guy. Yeah, shy guy. One of those shy guys that always liked you or had their eye on you, but you've never actually seen them. You don't know their sound of their soul. I know this love is real, it's deep, but how do I make that leap of faith? I know it has the potential to grow. 7 before 8. 8 of Pentacles is usually like creative projects. Putting in the work towards something, actively pursuing it, that's how I see it. So maybe instead of being this guy, he's gonna start to see more of the 8 of Pentacles energy, which I'm getting to. It's very, very soon. Pursuing some creative project with an open mind. And I think you're the creative project, Aquarius. Someone views you as creative. Maybe that means rare, different. They have to approach this differently. Like, how do I approach this so you don't think I'm just every other guy you deal with? I think they know you deal with a lot of scumbags, or it's like they watch or something. They know people. I think that actually frustrates them, to be honest. Like, oh, just seeing her get heartbroken many, many times when I know I could change that, but I'm too scared and too caught up in my own insecurities. It's just it really frustrates them. It's like, this is the sound of my soul, and this is who I am. I'm the one that loves you. I don't know why I keep being, I'm the one here. It's me. You don't know me, or I haven't really revealed how I feel to an extent, but I know this much is true. I know this has the potential. I know I see potential in you. So let me show it to you. Wow, Aquarius, I love this. It really does remind me of the Libra reading. Same type thing. It's funny how I started with air signs, and that's what I was getting with those two. But yeah, this is a very avoidant, shy guy or shy girl. Reminds me exactly of Samantha. And this person can actually be, I don't know why I'm getting, they actually come from star-crossed lovers. Different opposites in some form. Someone puts you in a pedestal. She's out of my league type stuff. No one's ever really out of your league. That's the worst thing you could ever tell yourself, because to your surprise, that person could say yes. That person can actually be willing to get to know you. You never actually know, so don't be one of those people that makes up scenarios in your head, because that will literally be your downfall. Used to be my downfall, but guess what? I'm big on centering myself and enjoying the present moment. So I think this is what this person's actually working on. In general and in a love sense, like, maybe I am enough. Like I said, how do you know that's the truth? How do you know I know this much is true? I know this is possible. So why can't I just make that leap of faith and get it over with? Right? Okay, Aquarius, I'm gonna end it there. It's a little shorter, but I don't want to go on and blabber. I want to do a few oracle angel answers to end this reading. I'm gonna shuffle off camera because I don't want to annoy anybody. Recovery. I feel like this person's actually recovering. This person's stressed, and it's because they're always picking up on an anxiety disorder, or this person's just a worrywart. And look, I see that as the new person begging to come out of them. That's their soul, and then this is their physical body. This is their ego. And then this is their true self, and look at the light behind it. It's like, this is the sound of my soul. It's coming out. Remember I said it's starting to come out? Seven of Pentacles. Sorry. And then 8 of Pentacles is creative projects, actually putting in the work for something. Time to show her what I can do. They could also see you as creative. You're just different. You could also be someone who they view you as 8 of Pentacles. You're always working on something new. You have many talents. That's what I'm getting specifically too. Magician energy. It's like you're good at whatever you do. Like everything you do with such ease. They're like, I feel like they admire you for so much than just that superficial shit. And that's beautiful. Because you deserve someone who sees you. This is the sound of my soul. 2 souls recognizing each other. It's weird. You could be meeting your twin flame, or this is just a soulmate. You have a soul contract with somebody. But either way, it's like, this is the sound of my soul. Their true self. They're awakening to their true self, or they're going through some form of spiritual awakening. They're getting themselves out of this rut. This anxiety-ridden angst. This teenage angst. I don't know why I got teenage angst. Seems like it. Choose a new direction. Yeah. Because this one wasn't getting you anywhere, or getting them anywhere. No one wants to be stagnant. After a while, I feel like everyone gets sick of their own shit. Even I do. It's like, stop worrying about it and do something about it. Don't have so many expectations that makes you never want to, oh my god, never leave the house. Or hide. I see that as hide, like Samantha did in 16 Candles. Meditation brings answers. So maybe you should meditate, Aquarius, or this person's actually, that's part of the recovery meditation. Maybe they've just discovered meditation for their anxiety specifically, or I don't know why I just got someone downloaded. Do you know those apps that help you sleep? Those meditation apps? Someone could have downloaded a meditation app. Maybe you or the other person. Energies are fluid. But yeah, this person's they're taking charge. They're in the driver's seat. They're, what's the word I'm looking for? Getting a blank. Taking advantage of what they can do. So I can help myself, even if it's in little ways. It's one step further. I want to change. I want to go down. Choosing a new direction. Getting that car thing again. Maybe the direction is straight towards you. That's the end of the tunnel. And they know they're not alone either. They can always ask for help from others. Ask for advice. I got the same card in my Libra reading. Could be asking friends for help. How do I tell this person how I feel? I want to show them who I really am inside. This is the sound of their soul. Okay, Libra, that's the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Go check out my Libra reading if this one resonated a little too much, because I'm getting this strange feeling with air signs. It's all gonna be the same or something. A lot of air signs have secret admirers, or people acknowledge you, people see you. Bye. I almost said Libra. Bye, Aquarius. And Libra if you watch the other reading. Oh my god, guys. This happens way too many times for me to count. Sometimes I get messages right after I end filming. So, Aquarius, do you know that scene at the end of 16 Candles where they're both right next to the cake and he goes, "Happy birthday, Samantha. Go on, make a wish." And she says, "It already came true." You're someone's wish fulfillment without you even know it. You're each other's wish fulfillment. Each of you, didn't I say each of you puts the other on a pedestal? This would never happen. It's insecurity on both sides because you're so different from one another and you don't know if it's possible, that pedestal thing. I just thought that was interesting. This happened to me a few times. I always get these weird downloads after I end and it's so annoying. But I'm gonna add this in the middle of the video or at some portion of the video, and yeah, let's keep it moving.